ATM. Oh, and everybody.
You have any diet soda.
Ignore that commercial.
Right into the
That's just like
use
it.
this instead.
Put your hands together, everybody. Listen, we've been running for a long time. Your time is winding up. Better make up your mind. It's getting late in the evening. Sun is way down. Better get right. While it may be found, I wanna know where.
OTM, OTM. We're streaming live on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Facebook. I'm streaming live on my main page as well as the On Time Ministry page. So this is the second service for On Time Ministry today, 11 a.m. service. So the message that is entitled for this particular sermon today is "We are the reflection of our parents." So today is a heart-to-heart sermon. So pay close attention to what's being poured out to this particular sermon at 11 a.m. God's people. The hour, the second, the moment, the time is now to pay attention to what's being said. Turn with me to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it." Ladies and gentlemen, the first point that I want to put across here on this blessed Sunday is watch. We are a reflection of our parents because we watch. We are a reflection of our parents because they taught us values and lessons. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he's old, he will not depart from. So the teachings and values that was embedded into us, we are a reflection because we have abide those teachings into our own families. We have abide those teachings in our own lives. We have taken what mama and daddy and grandma and all of them have embedded in us in a positive way and applied those teachings in our life. They train us up in the way we should go. They use biblical preachings and teachings and messages to help us along the way. They sit up in late night hours praying. They pray that God rescue and save their children. They sit up and walk the floor and cooking in the kitchen, praying and talking to God on our behalf. So that way when we get older, we can apply those values and teachings in our own life because we are a reflection of our parents, because they walk with God. They talk with God. They had that relationship with God. So what they have shown us is what we are demonstrating in our own lives. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 13 says, "All you children shall be taught by the Lord, and great shall be the peace of your children." So what 54 and verse 13 says, all your children shall be taught by the Lord. So taught by the Lord. And great shall be the peace of your children. So what you are taught is what you are demonstrating in your life. And greater is this of our children. So what we have been taught has passed on to our kids, and what they have watched and what they have demonstrated and what they have put into action, it shows great potential. It shows great strength. Paying attention. The first point was watch. The next one is paying attention. Paying attention what is being spoken. Taking notes and kind of mimicking of the things that was embedded. So they learn how to pray. They learn how to have a relationship. They learn how to worship. They learn how to serve. They learn how to be genuine. They learn how to be genuine. They learn how to be generous. They learn how to give. They learn how to understand what God is speaking into their life at a young age. What you are demonstrating is what God has done. And what has God did for you is show you the mirror image of what you are walking to in your life. And what you're walking into in your life is that the reflection that you see your mama, your daddy, and all of them going through has paved the way, my goodness, for you to move forward, for you to push forward, for you to grow, for you to prosper, for you to elevate. You are the spare image of your mama and your daddy, because he was on the pulpit praising and worshiping, serving, my God. Your mom was doing what she was doing in the choir. She was preaching and teaching and serving and mission, and she was applying teachings in her job. She was helping people all over the place, my God. She was presenting so many different demonstrations of God, and everywhere she went and everything that she did, She was feeding the neighbors. She was cooking and cleaning and doing all these things. Your father was out there ministering to the people out there. He was teaching the word. He was encouraging people on his job, in the streets. Mama was doing the same thing. My God, I don't know who I'm talking to, so hold tight. You are a reflection of your parents because you have demonstrated the values, the teaching that God has embedded in them, that they have embedded in you. And this is what is happening for you in your life. You are starting to see a repeat of what you saw as a child. You are starting to see things in a different perspective. You are starting to see the light because darkness is no more. You are a reflection of your parents because you walk and talk and say exactly what your parents have been saying. My God, you are walking with authority. You are walking with your head high, with a smile on your face. And everything that you was taught, everything that you was shown, my God, you are inputting those things back into your life. You bringing it back. You're showing that, oh my God, I've watched, I pay attention. I gave, I served. I'm the spirit image of my mama. Oh my goodness, I'm the spirit image of my daddy. All of that teaching, all that knowledge, all that wisdom is starting to pour off on you because you are a reflection of them. You are walking and talking the way you are supposed to. And what God is saying to you right now, He is proud of you. He is so excited and well pleased of what you are doing in your life. He said, keep going, keep moving, keep pushing, because the image that you are showing is what I am well pleased with. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8 and 9 said, hear, my son, your father's instruction. Forsake not your mother's teaching, for they are grateful. Guarding for your head, a pendant of your neck. So we're going to break this down in Proverbs chapter 1 verse 8 and 9. Here, pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. My son, your father's instruction, that means abide. Forsake not your mother's teaching. So your daddy has given you instruction and your mother has given you teachings. For they are great regardless. So what they have gave you instruction for and what they have given you a teaching for, it's like a pendant. It's like a device. It's like something that you carry around your neck and you hold on deep tight to it because you are abide by it. You have learned it. You have mastered it. You have put the instructions and the teachings to work. And I come to tell you this, and the next point I'm going to tell you this is that you have did it correctly. You have did it correctly because what you have seen, what you have heard, what you have learned has been put in your heart. And what you have demonstrated right now at this very moment is purity. And what you have demonstrated right now is grace. And what you have demonstrated right now is love. And what you have demonstrated right now is compassion. What you have been taught, what you have been learned, the instructions that have been put in like a pendant, it's there, concrete right there. Because you know what you have to do. Psalms 127 and 3 says, children are a gift from the Lord. They are a reward from Him. You are a blessing. You are a blessing. You are a gift from God. You are a reward from Him. So children, grown adults, my God, your reflection, my God, is shining all over this world. Somebody today has been delivered by a message you may have given them. Somebody may have been rescued from what you have said to them. Somebody may have turned their life around because you have poured a word over their life. And you allow God to use you in a mighty, mighty way. He used you in a mighty, mighty way to just help those who were lost and sheltered and confused and so bewildered. You came in and that reflection of your parents just came right on out. It just oozed right on out. And when it oozed right on out, my God, you showed yourself. You revealed yourself in a major way. So what your mama was praying for, my God, you are paving the way for others to see your light. You're holding your head up to the sky and say, Father, you are here. You are present. You are vigilant in my life. And you allow me to pay attention. You allow me to watch. You allow me to do it correctly and do it in the way you want it to be. And having amazing parents to reflect the things that they have taught me and showed me and gave me. Oh my God. Your presence is so keen to me that you are the answer to my God. We on the word today, everybody. I got one more and I'm through. Psalms 103 verse 13 says, the Lord is like a father to his children, tender and compassionate on those who fear him. Forgive. The word forgiveness, my God, comes out so frequently in this life. And when you open your eyes and open your ears to hear what is being said to you, you go back and think about, how did my parents overcome? Because they had forgiveness in their heart. They forgave themselves and they forgave others for their wrongdoing. And by you being a child of the Most High, I'm going to break it down for you. God is tender. He has compassion for whoever fears him. So you fear God. You respect God. And his tenderness and compassion will roll off of you because your parents gave you the tools, gave you the rules, gave you the teachings and the instruction to live. They gave you the Bible so you can read, so you can study, so you can have that relationship with God. My God. You have to watch. You have to pay attention. You have to do it in a correct way, and you have to forgive. All of those principles that are being applied to your life is a reflection of what your parents have went through their entire life. I come to tell you this. God has, God will, and for always will be the same God back then, same God right now. We are a reflection of our parents because the repeat of history goes on and on. The older you get, you start to talk like them. You start to walk like them. You start to pray. You start to do things that they did because what has been embedded in you has been carried on from generations to generations to come. Don't fall in the trap. Don't fall in the statistic. Just know that what God has for you is for you. So if you see a growth, an elevation, a prospect, a turnaround in your life, I'm going to shut it down. Just know God has always been on your side. To God be the glory. All right, everybody. That was Word. Thank you all for tuning in to this 11 o'clock service. So I have a couple of announcements I want to make to everybody on On Time Ministry. All right. So the first one is we're having women's service starting next Sunday, which will be a 2-week broadcast. It'll be July 4th and July 11th at 9 a.m. The message is entitled Give Yourself a Pat on the Back. So we'll be in 2 series of that, and I will let you all know if any changes are being taken place. This service will actually be streamed on the True Solid 2 1000 and On Time Ministry Facebook page, as well as the True Solid 2 1000 IG page, as well as YouTube. 2 weeks from now, we're getting ready to kick off the children's ministry service, which will be 2 weeks of that message. The flyer will be put up today. The message is entitled, "The Path I Take Will Lead Me to God." So that'll be a 2-week message on July the 18th and the 25th at 9 a.m. And then on that particular, on July 25th on Time Ministry, will be "Don't Make Choices You Live to Regret." That will be an 11 o'clock service streaming live on Time Ministry, my main page, as well as YouTube and IG. Bible study is the second and third Wednesday of each month. We'll be streaming live at 8 p.m. on Time Ministry, as well as YouTube and on Time Ministry IG page. Women's Bible study is the fourth Wednesday of each month. We'll be streaming live again at 8 p.m. on the True Solitude 1000 YouTube, as well as the IG page for the True Solitude 1000 ministry. That will be all the announcements that I have for this particular day. Have an amazing and a blessed Sunday. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Love each other. Encourage each other and empower each other. My name is Minister Johnson. Have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. Take care.